Welcome, celestial beings. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective, so the messages will not resonate with everybody. There are some great things for you guys in the description box, and just know that when the camera is off, I've done all the things, and when the camera comes on, I'm ready to get down to business. If you want to support the channel or continue supporting the channel, interact, like, share, or even subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's talk about it. So the energy that I am picking up on that we need to discuss today is in regards to a decision that you made and may not have made lightly. Okay. Somebody is not in agreement with the decision that you made. It wasn't easy for you to make this decision. There are conflicts, arguments, disagreements in regards to this decision, or would put you in a position of having to make this decision. Again, I do not feel that this decision was made lightly, but making this decision took some things off your plate. I feel like the intentions were all geared and backed by love. Again, this decision wasn't made lightly, and I keep picking it up. This was a hard decision to make. I feel like that the person who is holding on to, or who is trying to make things more difficult for you, okay, this person is manipulative, controlling. All right, they want things to go their way, and when things don't go their way, they like to get nasty, they like to get petty. Okay, this person could have said to you out loud, or like in a conversation via text message, some type of way of communicating, told you about yourself and what they think of you. It wasn't nice, all I can say. Okay. You are trying to focus on the things that matter most to you. When making this decision, you also was focusing on how this would affect you and what would be the best outcome for you, which made sense. Okay. I don't know if somebody is considering you as selfish, or I think selfish is the only word that I can think of thinking that you was only thinking of yourself, and that wasn't the case. I feel like that you played out every scenario possible when you made your decision, or what it would look like making this decision or making that decision. You weighed all the dang on options, okay? And this person is holding this against you, although this was the best outcome for what you need to achieve. I feel like that this person probably could be someone's mother, auntie, sibling, something like that, who's probably is an enabler anyway. But I feel like that this is the connection to the person who was involved, like this feminine mother or authority type figure is the one that had the nasty words to say, is the one who's only one-sided in trying to see the perspective of what this thing is and how this is affecting everybody, let alone you, right? And I feel like that what they're saying is it's not about you. I don't. Okay. Anywho, this can have everything to do with somebody trying to continue to live in the past or revisit the past while you are in the present and trying to, do whatever you need to do for your future, for the now. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody's stuck. Somebody is stuck on some old stuff and they keep bringing it back up. Somebody will not let it go. Somebody is refusing to let this go. Somebody is holding on to dear life to probably the one thing that they got over you. You know what I'm saying? This energy that I'm picking up on is not that like you, whoever this is in the collective, have done a series of mass corruption against this person or their family or anything like that. I feel like this is like an aha or I got you moment, and they won't let it go. Okay, and they bring it up every moment that they can, and it's getting exhausting, or it has gotten exhausting. It's tiring, and you are trying to move on, but somebody wants to keep this active, and somebody wants to keep conflict stirring around the situation. All right, so I got my cards back on. Let's go ahead and clarify some of this, excuse me, information that I have. Okay, so they see you as this person here, vibrant, full of life, get stuff done. You're again, you're in the now, and you're working on your steady future, or trying to make it as comfortable, as secure as possible. This is what they are afraid of. This is what they're fighting against, because regardless of what is going on and what they're trying to say, you're going to be okay. That energy of you going to be okay regardless, or you going to push through, or you are determined to make it, whatever the case may be, and whatever they're trying to hold over you, it's driving them nuts. That's why they are trying to continue to keep up the shenanigans. And again, I feel like the energy is maybe once forgiven, but they said they forgave, but they keep bringing it back up. And they keep bringing it back up. And it's a no. It's a no for me. I'm hearing it's a no for me. It's a no for me, because of what they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. Again, manipulation tactics is manipulation, and the other person involved. So outside of this motherly type figure, friend, cousin, auntie, whoever, okay, who's clearly not minding their business. But anywho, so your person, however this applies to you now, because they keep bringing it back up. Okay, and so this is you sitting here, and this is like, I'm gonna let it go, and I'm not gonna bring it back up again. And if you do this for me, I'll make sure I never say this again. Or it's like blackmail, baby. It's like blackmail. See, you're being offered something, you have no interest in it. Whomever that's coming from, because they full of it. They are full of bull crap. Okay? And you know that. And you've already picked up on that. And everybody in this person's circle, they just as full of it too. Because like I said, they are enablers, and they're not calling this person out on ABS. I said what I said. Somebody need to mind their business, because the other party in this situation, they're doing everything for the wrong reasons. What they're doing is not for the right reasons. And if they couldn't get over it, they needed to just walk away. They needed to just go another direction, and they chose to stay. But choosing to stay, what comes along with it, and what it's been feeling like is it hasn't been pleasant with this person still around. Okay, and this person is used to doing whatever the hell they want to do, however the hell they want to do it, no matter how it's affecting any and everybody around them. And that a figure who won't mind their business, see, they think that this person is all unicorns and rainbows and everything pretty, and the fantasy of this person can't do no wrong. This person is somebody else behind closed doors. And I feel like some of the people who truly, truly, truly know this person, know this darker side about this person that they often like to bring out toward people, especially you. Okay? People are aware that this person is the MFer. Okay? People are aware. They are choosing not to. Okay, this is the energy. As long as it's not them, that he's not, or he or she is not directing this anger, this manipulation and all that, as long as it's not them that they're doing it to, they're fine. So it's easier to lash out at you because that person is not targeting them any longer. They know this about this person. And they know that this person keeps stuff started. That's why they rather that person bother you and not them. Somebody's making some plans. Somebody got some type of plans. Let's see if we can get some. Somebody got some plans on not putting up with the mess no more and going on. Yeah, babe. Let me put this deck. These. Somebody said, "Damn this! I am about to live my life." The sun twice in a row, right next to each other, just looking different. Somebody is so focused on them and their happiness and they. So the plans is to do whatever is necessary to make sure that you straight. That's what the plan is. Ooh. Backup accounts. I'm hearing backup accounts or secret accounts. Yeah, somebody smart. Somebody real smart. Somebody got an exit plan. Kudos to you. And kudos to knowing your worth and your value. What else we got going on here? I just don't like the way it feels like that this person is dangling something over your head. That is what really... This is what everybody's not paying attention to. This is what everybody is refusing to acknowledge about this person. This is what everybody wants to do. Act like the stuff is not happening. Again, because it's not happening to them, it's happening to you. They want that mess to stay over there with you. And here's the thing. I feel like in the interim of going through all this with this other person, that there is somebody who wants you to be in a better situation. There is somebody who will bend over backwards to make sure that this happiness that you are making sure that you have in your life, that you're working towards, that you're trying to maintain. I feel like that there is somebody in your corner who is kind of nudging you to keep with the plan. Keep with the plan. Because if you don't, this person's going to keep you stuck. This person's going to keep you isolated. This person's going to keep you thinking that you are insane when you know that you're not. Okay. This person shrinks you or tries to. You know what I'm saying? The plan to move away from that mess. This person is part of the manipulation tactic. If they keep you all in your head about stuff, you're not going to be able to disassociate yourself from that person, who they are, what you know about them for sure. You know what I'm saying? They can keep you stuck and can keep you not progressing and can keep you isolated, lonely, unhappy, depressed, all that stuff that goes along with it. And that's what they plan, has always been. Have you all to themselves. Let's keep it going. We got somebody's watching, or you've heard some news, or you about to hear some news. Let's get some more information here. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like the feminine in that person's life has passed so much judgment upon you. But it's some, like, I feel like there's something that you know about them that if you told it, it's like, get your own house in order, ma'am, sir, whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. It feels like, how dare you try to say all these things about me when your own house is pretty messy, pretty daggone messy. But in the interim, this person who is also part of this, or whatever the case may be, yeah, they got eyes on you. They got eyes on you, and they're trying to figure out your next move. They also feel like that you need them. They feel like that you're not going to be able to do anything without them anyway. I feel like that you the breadwinner, though. I don't know why they feel like this. I don't know. It's part of the insaneness that's going on in their head, I suppose. They feel like you need them, and you know what? That heifer is too. I'm sorry. Ooh, I don't know these people. That heifer is too. Somebody is thinking that you're in it for the money. Yeah. There's some key players in here, though. I feel like that what they don't know about you is who you do have, who could support you, who would be there for you. All you got to do is give the word. You got some like some heavy hitters that will go to bat for you. I don't even know why these people are playing around. So I also feel the energy of they're waiting for somebody to bust a move. Come on with it. It's some people who ain't playing around with these people, and they don't know the type of danger that they are actually in if they come at you. Don't play. Ooh, energy. They said, say it again. These people don't know who they messing with. They really clearly don't. You as the person anyway, I feel like you alone could do a bunch of damage. And it doesn't have to be like physical damage. It's like you be on top of things. Someone, you are smart, okay? There's many ways that somebody can be their own demise. And I'm not talking about erasing anybody. What I'm saying is, it's like give them the whatever and they'll hang themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Very tactical, very analytical, very method. You know what I'm trying to say. That's you. And then you got Ernie and Bert now over here throwing marshmallows into the fire. I don't know how else to put it. All I know is they better leave you alone. That's all I gotta say. Just pull a couple of cards here. Well, I'm not worried about you, but whoever these people are, they better calm down. And some other people need to mind their business. Yeah, because what's playing? We got the 2 of Wands. What's playing? It's some plans. They better leave y'all alone. That's all I gotta say. Last one. let me tell you about this decision you made. Like I've been saying, it's not an easy one. It was not an easy one. You gave it a lot of thought. You did all the things, okay? You did not take this lightly. Whatever this is, you did not take this lightly. However this applies, this doesn't have to be romantic at all. This could be whatever situation that you in, that somebody who think they running shit, who actually is not, who really need to mind a business and leave you alone, because what you got in store, if some stuff pops off, is nothing on what this person and they minions think that they can do or have over you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They could speak and say whatever it is that they want to speak and say, but at the end of the day, I feel like that they can't back up nothing. They can't back up nothing that they promising. All right. Any final words? That's all I gotta say. The one thing, their main plan was the whatever mind games that they were playing. They wanted you didn't fall for it. It didn't affect you the way that they thought it would. That was their trigger to do a huddle and try to come up with something else. Okay. Apply this to your job, apply this to your business, apply this to your social group, apply this to your friends. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got a whole bunch of stuff in order. A whole bunch of stuff just waiting. Just waiting. You was just trying to heal. You was just trying to, because I like I said, you went within. You really did. That deep thought, you did that. You just wanted to be left alone once you finally decided whatever this was that you decided. You wanted to move forward. The sun twice. You can't beat that. You were doing the work. You wanted to do right by this situation. They better heal, but they make a big mess of things, a bigger mess of things. Let me tell you, you have so much patience. So you have so much patience. You are the type of person, depending on what the situation is, you would turn the other cheek. You really would. You would take your L, as long as it wasn't nothing drastic. You know, this is just something. It could have been something minor, because you were prepared to walk away from it all. You know what I'm saying? When you seen the ridiculousness of this person, right? It didn't get too far, but they was willing to take it too far. That's the problem. Like it takes a lot to trigger you to do some insane things. I feel like for the collective that I'm speaking to, you wasn't at that point yet. You ready? You ready for anything, but you didn't want it to go there. It didn't have to go there. We do a couple of more and then we'll close out this reading. I feel like you're fine. We have hope, right? I feel like that because of who you are, again, you didn't want things to get out of hand and to get out of control. Which is exactly where these people, it's not of you to stoop blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this just feels like pettiness, right? And you don't have to stoop low and get on nobody's low level. You know what I'm saying? But if you have to go there, you can go there. And I think this is just a prevention time, right? Not prevention time, prevention measures. That's what you were trying to do. You was trying to cut this stuff off at the head so it wouldn't go any further. Yeah, you patient. They were dealing with the healed side of you. I don't know if this could have been you a few years ago, but they don't know how grateful. They got me stuttering. They should be that you're not the same person you were. We have 17 twice, so I don't know if that is any significance to anybody. 1717, the number 8, or just knowing that this is about to come to an end. 88. And then we're going to add another 8. So 888. The things that they may be opening up ain't going to be great, but you're going to be okay, because this is who you always were. This is what they are so afraid of. This is what discourages them. The energy that comes off of you, you don't even have to say anything. I got chills. You don't have to say anything to these people. It's your energy alone that triggers them. Because you're not 888. Because you're not they're not on your level, okay? They don't operate as you do. That's why you're going to be fine. That is the trigger, because they can't figure out why you are so, insert all the good words, because that's just who you are. That's just how you made, and you don't have to pretend. So this person started off pretending. They had this mask on, did all the things, said all the things, and then showed a, but because they couldn't keep up the masquerade any longer. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation. But baby, I'm not worried about you. I'm not. You got this, and they better leave you alone. That's all I got to say. Ooh. So until next time, I'm not worried about you. Until next time, y'all, I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.